Okay, hello. Okay, welcome to Two Blondes, advice from non-experts.
And as we earlier stated that we had a few questions that we were going to answer that we didn't answer and didn't catch.
This is try two.
So this is try two. And this time we have a better understanding of. Because that's the first time we never looked at the questions. We don't look at them ahead of time because then that just gives you time to prepare and make up bogus crap, and we don't do that.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our best to give the same answers we did before, but maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe they will be better. Okay, so our first question is from Vanessa, and she's 17. She lives in Oklahoma. And it says, Dear Two Blondes, I am a high school senior, and I really want to ask this boy to our homecoming dance, but I don't know how. Help me, please. So, you can tell
First
Vanessa.
off, if you like him, you should let him know. Feelings may be mutual, maybe they're not, but it never hurts to ask.
Exactly. You can, you're not going to be any worse off if he says no. It'll hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's your life will not be over. You will move on. It'll be okay. And if asking just him is too daunting, you could invite him to go with a group of your friends. That's usually how we did it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
We'd all go together.
It is. You'll find more fun in a group. That way, it's not that uncomfortable awkwardness between someone new.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier.
Someone old.
Yeah. It's easier to break the ice when you have other people there to help you.
It is, definitely. And, make sure he knows that he can bring a buddy along too, if he wants to, so it's not just him and, your friends. See, we were band geeks, so we only dated people in band.
And we had all the same friends.
We all knew each other.
Yeah. So, just try asking him, be yourself, and have fun at your dance, whether you go with him or not.
Exactly. Okay, and our second question.
From Will, he is 16 and from Oregon. I am not. Oh, I am on the baseball team, so I hear all the locker room stories. One of them is a guy my older sister is trying to go out with. But how can I convince her that he is trash?
Well, that's a tough one.
Well, we played volleyball 1 year and
2
had
years.
PE.
2 years. We played volleyball in 8th
yes.
grade and our sophomore year.
So,
We were on
the
the
locker
team.
room for girls isn't quite the same as locker room for
It's
guys.
just making sure all the girls, looking at the pretty panties and stuff.
Yeah.
How'd you not?
And, not hogging the shower.
Yeah.
But, obviously, you really care about your sister, and you're looking out for her,
Which is really
she
sweet.
should hopefully take into consideration. Just make sure that it's not a vendetta against this guy in particular, that you really do have her best,
Interest at heart.
yeah.
Don't just go up and say, hey, sis, the dude you're trying to hang with he's bad, he's a douche, he's da-da-da. Don't
do that.
Make it
And
sound
what
like
you
you're
probably
looking
do
out for her.
is gather some of your trusted friends, like maybe who are on the baseball team or something, and present it to her. So it doesn't make it look like it's just you, that these other guys are like, no, this guy really isn't good for you, you could do better. So, we all have, we've all seen and heard what he's done and said, so this guy isn't really worth it. Otherwise, I really don't know, because we never had these, you don't find that often in the girls' locker room.
Again, we don't claim to be experts.
But, just, as long as she knows that you're caring for her and it's nothing to do with you, I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't like it and she dates him anyway, then,
you
there's nothing
tried,
you can do. Yeah. But at least you can say you did.
Okay, and our last question is from Jasmine, and she's 14, and she lives in Texas. She says, I absolutely love, and love is completely capitalized, all Disney movies. I even say that I was named after Princess Jasmine and used to believe that I would marry Aladdin.
Uh-huh.
My friends make fun of me and say that we are too old for Disney movies. Are they right?
First off, listen to our background music.
Definitely be our guest from Beauty and the Beast. We are listening to Disney music because we love Disney movies.
And we're 19, and we're not ashamed to say so.
No.
Being 14 isn't too old for anything. You've got enough problems going on at 14 that Disney movies and liking them shouldn't be a problem.
Nope.
If your friends are making fun of you because it's because they're immature, or that they still like it too, but they just don't want to appear to other people that they do. Because I remember at 14, the only thing you ever cared about is what other people thought about you. And so you change everything about yourself, and then later don't end up happy.
And then you realize that that was stupid.
It was. And I look back now and realize what things I did when I was 14 and how much of it didn't make me happy. and how I wish I'd stood up for certain things that I had believed in or liked.
Like Disney movies.
Yeah, like, because probably at 14 you'd be like, oh, Disney movies, you know, we listen to Eminem and stuff, and if you listen to Eminem, you definitely can't watch Disney movies, you know, but that's not the case anymore. So go on liking Disney movies.
Yeah. And Jasmine, my middle name is Belle, so my favorite princess is Princess Belle, and if I could, I would marry Beast, so don't feel bad about that wanting to marry a lab. Alright.
I can tell you that she is a huge Disney fanatic.
Yeah. This is
huge.
That's my Zune we are listening to with the Disney music on. But, you know, if we were in her room, we'd be listening to Disney music too. But we're in mine. Oh.
Gets so dramatic. No, in front of the kid. Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase. We're gonna mess up the words.
In front of people. What kind of
phrase? And then Temple grows up. But
that always confused me when I was little. Like, do you jump through a bush? Not that that was stupid, but I mean,
you go through puberty.
It isn't that easy.
It's not, especially if you're a girl. She didn't have to get his little lion period.
Wow.
Anyway, we are two blondes, and this has been advice from non-experts, and we will see you later.
Email us your questions or post comments for questions.
Our email, I will put it in the down bar, and it's also just TooBlondes, TOOO, @gmail.com. Good night.